So, I wanted, like, here's my story. I was very depressed. People would talk crap about me and call me hurtful things and like ugly, fat, or crackhead, or just like all that kinds of stuff, like stupid and worthless and pathetic and all that. And that all like really stuck to my head. And when I would like stay up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and that's all I would think about is people calling me those names, and it hurts a lot to like even think about how people would like stoop that low to like hurt me and call me those names and everything. But yeah, so I would stay up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I had to go to the school the next day. People would give me dirty looks, and people would like whisper or like just stuff like that, and it like all got to my head, and I was so insecure, and I was antisocial, and it all would like it affected me really bad, and so that happened. And a few months went by, it all was like the same. People wouldn't like say anything to me, they would just like give me dirty looks and like just like step away from me. And a few months went by, it all was like getting worse. I would like remember things, what people would call me, like people would make fun of my, before I had braces I had a really bad gap. People would make fun of me for that, and I would be called ugly and fat and everything. And everything that anybody has ever called me stuck to my head besides good things. And it all got to me one day, and I was feeling nothing. I was completely numb, and I just was sitting in bed thinking, like, it can't get better than this. It can't get worse than this. It can't, nothing can get better. Like, it's always gonna be this way. And um I took about 2 bottles of pills. And then I went to sleep. I don't remember anything from that day. All I remember is my boyfriend at the time woke me up, and he was like, "Where did these bottles come from?" And I said, "I don't know." And then I went back to bed, and then that's all I remember. I was told that my best friend tried waking me up. I didn't wake up. I was slurring my words. She found the bottles of pills. She took them to my mom, and then my mom jumped up, went to my room, picked me up. I could barely walk. She took me to the car and took me to the hospital. I don't remember anything from the first day of being at the hospital. And then after that, they let me go home and get my clothes and everything so I could go to a mental hospital. And So I had to stay at the mental hospital for like 5 days or 6. And it was like hell in the hospital. Like every time I got on the phone with my mom, she like, it made me want to cry every time. And because I thought I was never gonna get out of there. And it still like makes me emotional to this day. And it was like 3 months ago. And I finally got to go home. And I made a couple friends there and they like helped me. But I got to go home and none of the medicine had worked. And so it like got worse. And I got to go home and the medicine didn't work. It got worse from there. And I told my mom that, like, I told them that the medicine had worked, so I got to go home and none of the medicine worked. So she like put me back on my old medicine because it worked really well. And yeah, but that is my story, and I just want you guys to know that it is not worth it. Life gets better. It will always get better from the point that you are at. You just have to try and make it better. Like, you have to get through it. I love you all, and it sucks, but it will get better, I promise. You will not. It's okay not to be okay. It is okay to cry. It is okay to be upset for like one day, but no matter what anybody says or what anybody does, you have a purpose here. You are cared for, you are loved, everything will be okay. And I just want you to know that. I love your beautiful faces, and there's my story, and I hope that it helps some of you. And I just know that I am better now. Like, I am better as can be. I have found God, and He has helped me so many times. Like, it was not my time to go, and I realized that. And then I started like reading the Bible that my cousin got me, and it has helped me so much. And I just want you guys to know that God is real, and He will help you, like, as long as you are willing to get help. So just try that. Like, try talking to God, because it really helps. He listens. And I love you guys. Have a nice day. And I hope my story helped you guys somewhat.